What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Madden 23 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. Week 4 of the season. We are 2-1 on the year so far. The New York Jets are here at Acrisure Stadium. They are also 2-1. And got a big win against Cleveland last game. First divisional win of the season. So we're on a little bit of a roll here. We're going to try to keep it going with another win today against these Jets. Not a super formidable team, but neither are we at this point. So a lot of work to do in this franchise, getting this team better. And every team we play is a threat right now. And the Jets are going to take it out here and not going to make it back to the 20. And here comes Zach Wilson. He's starting today. I don't know if he's going to get his starting job back in real life, but he's the man in this franchise for the Jets. And we'll be dealing with him. As always, the name of the game is getting pressure on the quarterback. We blitz a lot. We play a lot of cover zero. And we're going to be coming for him. So we'll see how it goes. Pressure on Wilson, completes it out to Garrett Wilson. He had a pretty good game. The week before there, 8 catches, 112 yards.
I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Having some trouble stopping the run with this defense so far this season. Pressure on Wilson again, and another crazy completion out there, this time to Corey Davis. So Zach Wilson looking pretty good here in his first 2 pass attempts. Can't get off the block. So there's Breece Hall's first carry of the day. We'll see some Breece Hall. We'll see James Robinson out there running the ball probably a little bit.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football.
17 Garrett Wilson, 8 Elijah Moore. TJ Watt can't get off the block. Number 84, Corey Davis. And number 12, Marquez Valdez-Scantling is on this Jets roster. I believe he's a Chief in real life. 83, Tyler Conklin at tight end.
And we'll take a break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3.
The Jets again getting some positive yardage on first down. 2nd and 7. And that's intercepted. William Jackson the third. Had a big pick last game. Ends the Jets' opening drive with an interception here. Yeah, just thrown off his back foot. I don't know what he was doing there. Terrible throw. And Jackson comes up and makes them pay for it. So here comes Kenny Pickett. He's off to a pretty good start in his rookie season. Take a look at his numbers if they let us here. That is stats three games. And we're going to be taking the leash off a little bit here today, I think. I've been being careful with him. I've been kind of restricting the playbook a little bit, trying to keep him out of trouble. But we are going to maybe today. And there's a pass broken up to Freiermuth there. We're going to maybe run some play action today. We're maybe going to do some of those things that I've been a little nervous about doing with Kenny Pickett. And we'll see how he does. Force this out to... Oh, that was maybe not a good decision. I thought maybe Dionte Johnson could get position on that, but nope. And there's Dionte Johnson down the seam. We had a big game out of him. I've been struggling to get him the ball downfield. So we need to try to take some more shots for Dionte Johnson. He's our best receiver, and he is not participating in the vertical passing game the way I would like him to so far. See what happens here. Two receivers in the same spot. I guess I did that on purpose. Probably not smart. But can't get the pass off anyway.
After back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw on second and 10.
There's George Pickens.
He's got this to Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Kind of bouncing back and forth between running the crossers I like to run and looking for these seam routes on the cover 2 and cover 3.
That start, really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't
Go underneath here to run the undersized rookie, Calvin Austin III. That brings up a second and goal on the 1 here. We're going to try to get this ball out to Dionte Johnson on the slant.
But you know, on their side of the field, all they're thinking is
So Johnson needs 4 touchdowns today, or 200 yards receiving, to, I think, get up to X Factor. I think, and that's what he's going to get if we get it. I don't know about the 200 yards receiving, but maybe we can get him 4 touchdowns. George Pickens has a, oh, did I miss that? Nope, okay. George Pickens has another scenario where he needs 150 yards receiving. That's one of those tandem outbreak things or whatever. So I don't think he's going to get that. It's pretty unlikely we're going to get 200 yards for Johnson and 150 yards for Pickens. So that's a little ridiculous. But I think we'll try to get Johnson his 4 touchdowns and see if we can get him up to X Factor. We don't have any X Factors on our offense. We have TJ Watt on defense.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Maybe Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward might be an X Factor.
going back to your game plan coming in.
Chris Wormley, once again, playing really well on the inside on the defensive line this season.
They have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball again on second down.
There's Minka Fitzpatrick coming up to the line and making a stop. 3rd and 5. Just stick with this 4-man front.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Pressure trying to set up a screen, but can't get it out there to Breece Hall. And that's a 3 and out for these Jets.
Not the way you want to start when you come in.
Steelers defense stepping up.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On the return is Sims. Officially that'll go as a 52-yard play.
So here we go. We're going to try to get Najee Harris going a little bit on this drive.
For their second offensive possession.
A little bit tough going on the ground last game.
Football as well as they start out.
There's a nice block from Austin.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
Need that block from that wide receiver coming in on the linebacker to make that play work.
a look at the
92 yards, I guess not bad.
week's game.
He's had over 100 all-purpose yards in every game, I think, so far this season. Harris getting the job done as a receiver downfield as well as on the ground. And there he is again for a nice gain.
After one, 7-0.
And there we go, end of the first quarter. We've got a 7-0 lead on the New York Jets. And we're going to try to break off one more decent run here if we can. And then we're going to run some play action for the first time this season. Nowhere to go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
That's big Quinn and Wilson getting in there.
1-yard loss. That's gonna
So
bring up
2nd and 11, that's not a great look for play action. So we are going to try something else.
looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Calvin Austin underneath. Picks up the first.
It's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
We'll get back to Najee Harris here.
A dynamic guy in the slot. When he makes a catch, you better get him on the ground in a hurry. Otherwise, he'll burn you.
Somebody get to the next level and get that linebacker. 2nd and 8. All right, let's see. This might end up in catastrophe. I keep saying Kenny Pickett is like, the weak spot of what I need to be careful. I really think it's this offensive line. We'll see what happens here.
Off the play fake, here's
Oh, this doesn't look good. And Kenny Pickett can't connect. A little bit under duress there. We'll continue to work on that. I don't know what this announcer's talking about. There's Najee Harris down the seam on the cover 3. He's excited about it. All right, get back to the huddle. No dancing until you score a touchdown. Austin, gain of 7. And we'll come back to Najee Harris here, I think. Unless this dagger looks good. Yeah, I think we'll run this. Harris maybe gets the first here. Yep. Picks up the first. We're going to try to smash this inside the 5 here, if we can. Harris to the 2. And we're going to come back to Dionte Johnson. We want to try to get him those 4 touchdowns. Let's go, Kenny. There we go. There's 2 scores for Dionte Johnson. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2-score lead on these Jets. So we end their first drive with an interception. We get them for a 3-and-out on their second drive. See if we can stop them here and get the ball back and score once more before the end of this half.
Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55.
Yikes.
And the Monday night rematch of last year's NFC Championship game.
I don't know if he cut back there or if that was an intentional misdirection.
8:15 Eastern.
All right, 2nd and 6. Let's see. They're coming out with 3 wide receivers. We're going to bring some reckless pressure on them right now.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Wilson completes it out there to Garrett Wilson. Wilson's all over the place here. And that's complete to Moore. I don't know what I just called there. Oh, and that should have been intercepted. Levi Wallace just not paying attention, it looked like. Knocked away. Cam Sutton with a nice play. We'll get back to bringing this pressure here.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. There's Wilson. Open man is Uzama.
Brings up a 3rd and 2. And we're going to come back to our nickel here. Oops, what are we doing? That's a give. That goes nowhere. We're going to take a timeout. And we got a 54-yard field goal if they choose to kick it. And they are choosing so.
Seconds to go in the first half.
And that's going to be wide left.
It's no good, and this will remain a two-touchdown game.
So the Jets again can't get anything done on their drive. And we've got 48 seconds and two timeouts to work with. And we're going to be I usually work the sideline. We're going to try to be pushing the ball vertically here, I think. And see how we do. There's Johnson down the middle of the field. Let's get on the ball.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Come back to it.
Pickett now on first down.
There he is again. Dionte Johnson to the 1. We'll take a timeout. And we will come back to the slant. And the smart, like when you get these breakout scenarios, they take you out of smart game planning sometimes. Like I think the smart play right here would be to try to smash it in with Harris. But we need these 4 touchdowns for him, so what the heck? We're going to throw another slant. There he is. So 3 touchdowns for Dionte Johnson in the first half. Get the handshake from Gentry. All of them on those slants. But we're also getting him open downfield, which is something that we have struggled to do in the first 3 games. So that's a good thing. We want Dionte Johnson catching the ball downfield, not just these short little completions.
And in the end, it was Dionte Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The offense is clicking in the first half here. Maybe some things starting to come together a little bit for us. And 17 seconds. We're going to go. We're just going to go cover 3 here. They've got 2 timeouts. They're just running the ball. Pretty good run there. Catching me unawares a little bit, maybe.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
There's pressure on Wilson. Can't make a decent throw. Zach Wilson 7 for 11 though, not doing terribly.
39 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught by Davis. Now Wilson.
And that brings up a 3rd and 3. We're going to stay in this cover 3. And we're going to back off a little bit. I think they got to fling this ball into the end zone or at least try. Broken up. Looks like our guy was in position to make an interception there. Watch the ball float right over his head. All right, so we got a 21-zip lead at halftime here. If you're enjoying this game, please take a second to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these games coming forward. It really helps me grow this thing.
Keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
We'll stick with what we planned here with our medium. I usually just go medium. It seems like it gives me the best boosts. So big drive here. We need to get points off of this. Najee Harris, look at his numbers on the season. We're going to go try to get a touchdown through the air on this first possession, and then we're going to shut it down with Harris and grind it out the rest of the game if we can. See if we can shake Dionte Johnson open here. Nope, we'll go underneath. Oh, bad throw. Not on the mark there.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
What we got here? Johnson again. Dump that over the linebacker's head. Right in the dead spot in the cover 2. Oh, that was cover 4. Let's go. Tight end in.
Teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Pickett.
That was a dumb throw. Dumb throw. I thought I got Pickens over that defensive back. Taking some chances today. Why not?
Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Yeah, it's harder to get those guys over the top of those safeties with this cover 4 this year. Dionte Johnson popping out the other side. Man coverage, I think. He's got a big game. Let's see what that coverage was. Yep, robber.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today. But sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design a
Finally getting a big game from Dionte Johnson. Oh, man. Kenny Pickett crushed.
less can become more.
My goodness.
Right there. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage.
We've got, looks like Austin there. He's in. Lots of speed from this rookie. Undersized, but very fast. And Kenny Pickett has his 4th touchdown of the day. And we are taking it to these Jets. This is our first blowout, really, of the season. We've had, even the Browns, we were kind of on top of them for most of the game. And they, came back at the end with an onside kick and a bunch of other crazy stuff. So, I mean, we're not out of it here, of course. We're playing on old Madden. It's never over till it's over, as a famous Yankees catcher once said. Wow, breaking tackles. Barrios. Tenacious on the return. So Breece Hall, we've kept him under wraps mostly today so far, as we have the rest of this Jets offense. So we can get this ball back, hopefully, pretty quick. Wide open, but he misses him with the pressure in his face. Be careful with my defensive backs running into each other all the time.
That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead.
Another bad throw forced by Wilson. And we're going to get in cover 3 here and try to keep these guys in front of us and get them off the field.
If this possession is an empty one.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Wilson's going to run. Slide short of the markers. Coach likes it. And they're punting again.
The punter man as he boots this one away. And this returnable for Sims.
Not much there for Sims. So taking possession at the 19. We're going to try to get Najee Harris going. Grind this thing out. And maybe look for another play action opportunity. If we are so brave.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared.
Pick up that linebacker, please. Gain of 5, pretty good. Good job on 1st down. Pick up that linebacker. Well, he didn't. I need that guard to get to the next level on an inside linebacker. Sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. And this does not look so great. We'll run it anyway. There we go. Dotson picking up the linebacker for us. 2nd and 2. And do we want to try a little play action? We've got a lead. We've got a lead. Not much to lose here. Except to look ridiculous on YouTube.
You're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
In motion goes the tight end.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Kenny.
Off play action. Pickett.
Oh boy, disaster. Get rid of it.
He's just going to get rid of this.
Got to get around the corner on that defensive end to make that work.
Where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good
Hopefully we
game
pick this
so
up with Harris. We're going to go for it on 4th down if we don't.
Exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet.
There he is.
Think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs. And
So this offense finally running on all cylinders, or at least on some cylinders. Defense stepping up today. This is our first really game where the whole team is clicking.
First down, and they go back to
Najee Harris.
9 yards is the pick.
62 yards on 11 carries for him so far.
Good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run again with Harris.
Harris bulls forward for the first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Not much there. Gain of 3.
3 yards.
And let's come back to if we can get it off before the end of the quarter here. Come back to another play action attempt. We got to make this work eventually. This was a big play for me last season. And there's Dionte Johnson making the catch downfield.
He's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play.
So that's the end of the quarter. 28-zip. We've got these Jets where we want them. And
More after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
if you decide to bug out, I understand.
17 now. Here's a first.
Please hit that subscribe button before you go. If you'd like to stick around, we're going to look at stats when we're done with this thing. And, once again, you never know what could happen. We're playing on all Madden. Crazy stuff happens in this game.
Hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Harris,
And tackled down after a gain of
tough to
3.
stop.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling
Let's
to
go.
keep short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down.
Halfback
Get me into a
gut.
position where I can make one more play.
Gotta get in position for one more slant, one more Dionte Johnson touchdown here to get him up to X Factor. And here we go. Let's try it.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
Oh, and we missed him.
Tap those mastodons.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Kenny Pickett's still a young and accurate quarterback,
Keep the ball, keep their offense.
despite how well he's played today.
Close this one out.
2nd down and goal.
And that would be his 5th touchdown pass of the game. Kenny Pickett going berserk today, making a statement, answering questions. 5 touchdown passes. 4 of them to Dionte Johnson, who we finally got open downfield the way we've been wanting to. So we'll see what both of those numbers look like at the end of this game for both those guys.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
George Pickens a little quiet today, maybe 1 or 2 good catches.
And this will not be returned.
Calvin Austin had that big touchdown reception.
And New York set to take the field. At this point,
So let's go. The only thing left is to see if we can get a shutout on defense here.
the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
Miles Jack in Zach Wilson's face.
This scenario, right? What feels good to you and what feels good to your team? You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you try to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And
Wilson on the run. Nothing but green grass ahead of him. Devin Bush running them down. Big run by Wilson. That's our best offensive play of the game so far, I think. And that's complete to, was that Conklin, 83, the tight end? All right.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Witherspoon beat by Corey Davis. Nope, that's incomplete. Witherspoon a little bit embattled at the cornerback position so far this season. He's had some rough showings, but I got confidence in him. He's a good corner. And once again, Zach Wilson just flinging the ball recklessly. That brings up a 4th and 4, and they're going to try to get on the board with a field goal here. It's going to be a 46-yarder, a 56-yarder. And there, was that short? That was short. So Zerline doesn't have the leg for it. And here we go. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the game. Let's power through on the end of this thing. 2nd and 8. We'll put this thing in the air. We want to run the ball, but we also want to stay out of 3rd and long.
His offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Underneath to the, broken up. Broken up, looking for the rookie Austin. And we'll see if we can convert this. And Kenny Pickett, not much there. And we're going to punt for the first time today. Try to get it out to Austin, maybe. I think that would have been a bad throw.
The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
So Presley Harvin, the 3rd, getting bored on the sidelines, finally gets a chance to jump into the game.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Close this thing out. Coming up on the 2-minute warning.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL.
Zach Wilson's just not accurate today. Whether it's the pressure getting to him, I've got 3 guys on my front 7 with under pressure on them. So whether that's playing a role or whether he's just a super inaccurate quarterback today. And there's the 2-minute warning.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Try to get this ball back and mercifully run this clock out.
So they keep handing it to him.
And that's caught by Tyler Conklin. The Jets have a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hope my audio was better this game. I feel like I'm doing little tweaks to it and getting it better little by little. Coming up on a minute left. Nowhere to go for Breece Hall, so now we've got a 3rd and 4. Coming down to it. 40 seconds left.
Yards here to pick up the first down. Wilson got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Jets first down.
Clock is rolling.
3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
See if we can get the shutout. This might be the last play of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Nope, one more play.
7 seconds remaining.
So Zach Wilson, 50% completion so far. Not a great day for him. Maybe credit the Steelers pass rush a little bit with the poor performance. There's 1 second left in this thing. Like I said, if you want to hang out, we're going to look at our statistics for the game.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And there's a touchdown. Unbelievable.
Touchdown, but multiple flags down.
That's going to be a pass interference, I think, on me. Like, you even sneeze on those guys in that situation, you get a pass interference. So, there goes our shutout, the last play of the game. Zach Wilson making magic happen.
Formality now, but here's the extra point. So the PAT is good. They get the touchdown, the point after.
All right, well, we can't be unhappy. Coach can't be unhappy. This is our first dominant win of the season. First time our offense has really seemed to be clicking. And Kenny Pickett, 272 yards, 5 touchdowns. And let's take a look here. 16 of 26. Completion percentage not great. But, you know, it's a work in progress still. Zach Wilson, 50% completion, threw 1 interception. Kenny Pickett with those 5 touchdown passes. That's pretty good. Najee Harris, 17 carries for 86 yards. Finally a big day for Dionte Johnson. 10 catches, 164 yards, 4 touchdowns. That should get him up to X Factor. The rest of our receiving core, you know, I was kind of forcing the ball to Johnson, so understandably. But Calvin Austin, 4 catches for 53 yards. Najee Harris, 1 for 28. George Pickens, 1 for 27. Pat Freiermuth, no catches. That's surprising. I guess we weren't forced to go underneath a lot of times like we've been. Only gave up 1 sack as usual. That's big. Dan Moore, of course, is the culprit, but you know. So keeping Kenny Pickett off the ground and stopping him from getting hit, always important for a win. Fitzpatrick led the team in tackles with 6. No sacks. We had a lot of pressures on Wilson, but he was kind of running around back there and getting rid of the ball. And William Jackson III continues to be an interception machine. 1 interception today, 18 yards. And we'll take a quick look at our team stats. 357 yards of total offense. That's going to get better as we go. No turnovers. And won the time of possession. So that's about it. We get the win. That moves us up to 3-1. We've got Buffalo next. That should be a good one. If you enjoyed this game, please go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next game. Whatever you do, I hope you decide to have a great day. And I will see you next game.